What is going on, comic book fans? Guys and girls, welcome back to the channel, and it's time for another Final Order Cutoff highlights video. This is your early look into what books are available on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff. Now, I am not going to go over every single book that's on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff. That would be absolutely bananas. But I have looked through everything. I've gone to multiple sites and I've compared to make sure I am getting the right information for you guys. But I am human, I make mistakes, and I pull out all the covers that I really enjoy, and I do read all the synopsises for all the DC and Marvel books to see if there's anything in the guts for speculation, and I also pull out any covers that I think might sell well on the secondary market. That is the spec section, and then I finish off this video with going over any new number ones that I think you guys have to be pre-ordering because they sound so good. So let's not waste any more time. That is the intro. Let's go ahead and dive right into this week's Final Order Cutoff cover letter picks. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you right out of the get-go. There aren't that many cover letter picks. The last few weeks, I've had like 50 plus covers that just got me excited for the cover art. And this week, it's not too many. It's not too shabby. So let's go ahead and dive into these covers. And first up, I like One World Under Doom issue number 5. Now, this is the variant cover in the 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Eric M. Geist. Now, it's pretty cool looking, as you guys can see, but I think Dr. Doom went a little heavy on his bulk season this winter because he is looking thick. This right here is a very thick version of Dr. Doom, but it's still some gorgeous artwork right there. Next up is One World Under Doom issue number 5 with the variant cover done by R.B. Silva. Now, he is doing the interior arts on this book. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this is really creepy and cool right here. What is going on with this character? Is this Dr. Doom? Is something happened to him? This just looks really cool. Now, next up is a really creepy cover. This is Poison Ivy issue number 34. Now, this book usually has sexy covers, which is fantastic. I really like the beautiful versions of Poison Ivy, but this one right here is creepy. This is the cover B, and there's also a 1/50 Virgin ratio variant done by Joshua Sway. And this just, it doesn't look like Sway's normal art, but it is really good. I believe that's supposed to be Pam from HR, but why does she look so creeped out? She loves Poison Ivy. Next up is a great cover, Poison Ivy issue number 34, the cover C variant done by Tran Gwyn, and it is, now this is what I'm used to. I mean, it's a little different. You got little, one of those Venus flytraps like snapping around Poison Ivy, but she just looks fantastic. Now, next up is awesome. This is so good. Magic issue number 6, the cover A, done by Pablos Villalobos. I love that this is not like a really sexy cover, but her face still looks gorgeous, but it also just looks like creepy at the same time. It is really good. This is like a slam dunk for Lobos. Next up, Radiant Black issue number 34 with the cover C variant. It's a 1/25 foil Virgin ratio variant done by Matt Taylor. I just thought this was really cool. I don't know. Something about it just like was like, man, that is really cool. People might look over Radiant Black, or maybe they're looking at a website that don't show the ratio books and then they miss this. So I want to show it to you guys. Pretty cool. Next up, I don't have the cover art for because it is a spoiler variant, but this is Deadpool Wolverine issue number 6, the spoiler variant done by Wiles Portisio. Yeah, I have no idea if this cover is going to be good or bad, but it is a spoiler variant. So if you're into that kind of thing, this cover might be for you. Next up, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe One Last Time, issue number 3 with the 1/25 ratio variant done by Pete Woods. I have a feeling Magic would kick the crap out of Deadpool, which I'm sure there's a way that Deadpool could actually beat Magic, but I don't know. I feel like that fight is one-sided in my opinion. Next up, Robin and Batman, Jason Todd, issue number 1 with the cover A and the cover D, the foil Virgin variant done by Dustin Gwynn. I'm actually pretty excited about this book. Batman Year 1, following Bruce and Dick, has been really good, and this is going to follow the early time of Bruce and Todd together, and I think that's going to be pretty stinking cool. Next up is probably the sleeper on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff for Speculation. This is G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, issue number 317, the cover C variant, which is a 1/10 camouflage variant done by Francis Portela. This is fantastic. I believe that's Scarlet on the cover. I am not a giant G.I. Joe fan, so if I got that wrong, I apologize, but I believe that is supposed to be Scarlet. It's a negative space variant, and it is freaking awesome. I'm definitely going to try to score myself one while it's on final order cutoff. I'll talk to the guys in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. I'll talk to them and see if they can hunt one down for me, because I don't have all the sites saved that they do. But guys, this cover is freaking awesome. Just imagine that up on the wall, a little CGC slab, get that sign, get the yellow label. Some people don't like the yellow label. I love the yellow label, but let's move on. Next up, Star Wars issue number 2 with the variant in the 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Linnell Francis Yu. Luke Skywalker in his flight suit with his saber flying from an explosion. So good. After that, Resurrection Man Quantum Karma issue number 3 with the cover A variant, or not variant, just the cover A, done by Jeff DeCall. This is so cool. And when I first looked at it, I just saw the Resurrection Man and Vandal Savage, because that's, I guess, Resurrection Man's brother, because I read the synopsis for this book, and they're fighting each other. But then there's a woman, like, in the negative space of the Resurrection Man. How cool is that? So good. And the yellow splash just gives, like, so much energy. Next up is a great cover. This is Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man #1, the variant cover done by Lee Bermejo. So cool. You know, you can feel like he's actually wearing some clothing. And so many covers, you don't feel like it's clothing. You feel like it's almost like part of their body. And this one right here, it's like, he's actually wearing a suit. Pretty cool. Next up, The New Avengers, which used to be The New Thunderbolts, which I guess they changed the title for this book before it actually hit final order cutoff. But this is The New Avengers, issue number 1, the 1/25 ratio variant done by Stephanie Hans, featuring Laura Kinney, aka Wolverine. Pretty good. Next up, New Avengers, issue number 1 with the Marvel Studios variant done by Andy Park. Pretty good. It's got Florence Pugh, I believe, on the cover. Really good. Next up is definitely my favorite cover for this book. The New Avengers, issue number 1, variant cover done by Derek Chu. This is so good. That is really good. That's the cover that I pre-ordered for myself, because I actually just submitted my final order cutoff order, even though I probably shouldn't have. I should have waited till the weekend, but I always get nervous that my weekend's going to get too busy and I'm going to forget. And yeah, this was the cover that I chose for this bad boy book. Now next up is a really crazy cover for the same book. This is The New Avengers, issue number 1, Kill Illuminati variant, done by Jose Maria Casanovas. And it features, I guess in this book, the villains are going to be twisted versions of the original Illuminati, and this right here is our twisted version, or demented version. That's the word they use. Demented versions of the Illuminati. We have Black Bolt and Mr. Fantastic. They look crazy, right? So crazy. Hopefully, like the next few issues, we see the rest of the Illuminati in this demented style, because that'd be crazy good. Next up, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, issue number 8, the cover A, done by Gary Brown. Just look at the artwork. So good. So good. Next up, Runaways, issue number 1, the cover A, done by Stephanie Hans. I am a big fan of this book. We're going to talk about it later in the video, because it's one of the new number 1s that I'm excited for. And it's going to be written by G. Willow Wilson. And I loved her She-Hulk run so much. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and that's fine. It wasn't for them. But I am so excited for this, because I loved the first couple stories, trades of the Runaways. I thought they were great. I hope G. Willow Wilson can bring that same energy back to this. Next up, Runaways, issue number 1 with the variant cover done by Peach Momoko. So cute. I like it. It's on the list. Next up, Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, volume 2, issue number 1, the cover G, which is a 1/25 ratio variant done by Kevin Maguire. I think that's how you say it. And you got Godzilla and Superman. And Superman's a little teeny tiny, and Godzilla's so huge. Who would win? I have a feeling Superman would win, because he wins at everything, and he could just like punch Godzilla and like fly through his skull, but it'd be a pretty epic battle. So good. Next up, I don't want to skip anything. Yes, my fat fingers. Next up, Giant Size Dark Phoenix Saga, issue number 1 with the variant in the 1/50 Virgin ratio variant done by Ivan Talavera. Ivan had like so many covers on the last few lists for New Comic Book Day and Final Order cutoff, and this one is va-va-voom, so good. I don't know what this version of the Dark Phoenix is, but Dark Phoenix, and she can come to my house anytime she wants. This is fantastic. Next up, Adventure Time, issue number 3. What a cover to follow that last one. Cover A, done by Nick Wynn. You just got Finn painting a picture of Jake, and it's freaking awesome. So good. Next up, Captain Planet, issue number 2 with the cover D and the cover H, 1/10 Virgin variant done by Ben Oliver. how freaking badass does Captain Planet look right there? I would fight alongside him. He's so cool looking. Next up, Pop Kill, issue number 4 with the cover B variant done by Andrew Robinson. I believe this is the final issue of the series. Pretty stinking good cover. Not as good as the Adam Hughes, but that's pretty good. Next up, Spawn, issue number 365, the cover B variant done by Mark Spears. I added this to the list for all the Spears fans so they didn't miss it. Next up, I found right before hitting record on today's video, this is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 97, the cover C variant done by Igor Lomov. Man, that is just beautiful. I guess it's supposed to be like Alice in Wonderland or something like that. And I don't know if she's a magic user, I guess. I don't know. It is some gorgeous ass artwork right there. Next up is GFT, the 20th anniversary cover gallery book. This is the cover B variant done by J. Scott Campbell. Now, something tells me this is some artwork that was previously used, and they're just reusing it again because this is just a book that's coming out that just collects like a bunch of covers. So it's not really a comic book, it's just a collection of covers celebrating the 20th anniversary. But if you missed it the first time, you can get it for cheap now. Next up, The Chamberlains, issue number 2 with the cover D Metal Virgin Skull variant done by Todd Skull. And that is just really stinking cool. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not a metal variant. I'm pretty sure it's just a metal skull variant, like the skull is metal. Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 2 with the second print, 1 in 25, black and white, virgin ratio variant done by Pablos Villalobos. Pretty good. I actually might like it more than the color version. I don't know, I gotta look at it again. Next up, Godzilla vs. Spider-Man, issue number 1 with the second print, 1 in 25, virgin ratio variant done by Patrick Gleason. And those are all my cover lover picks, so let's go ahead and move right over to the books that have something in the guts or possibly on the cover for speculation. Now, after reading all the synopsises for the DC books, there was nothing there. So Marvel does have 3 books with some possible something in the gut. So let's cover these. First up is Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 with the first appearance of a brand new character who will play a big role in the future of Marvel Comics. That's in the synopsis. I read it word for word. So there's that. There's also this really cool Greg Capullo cover A, which is really nice. And then there's that Lee Bermejo cover. So first appearances, some cool covers. There you go. Next up, Phoenix, issue number 12. The secret origin of Sarah Gray is in this issue. And if you don't know who Sarah Gray is, she is the sister of Jean Grey that passed away but is somehow back. How does that happen? I don't know. But we're going to find out in this issue. Next up, The New Avengers, issue number 1. Now, Key Collector couldn't confirm anything for me, and I did some Googling, some light Googling, not heavy Googling. Nothing really popped up, but in the synopsis for this book, they talk about demented duplicates of the Illuminati. Now, I'm not sure if there has been demented versions of the Illuminati before, but if there haven't, this could possibly be the first appearance of these demented duplicates. So, that's a guess right there. I am speculating. I wasn't able to find any confirmation. So guys, do make sure you guys are checking better speculators than I am. I'm talking about coverprice.com, I'm talking about the Comic Book Frontier, and I'm talking about Lefteros, all linked down in the description below. Let's continue on to the covers that I think could possibly sell well on the secondary market, either right out of the gate or in the future. And first up is Giant Size Dark Phoenix Saga, issue number 1 with the 1 in 50 virgin ratio variant done by Ivan Talavera. I think that's a no-doubter. After that, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 2 with the second print, 1 in 25 black and white virgin ratio variant done by Pablos Villalobos. It's Villalobos on a second print, 1 in 25. I think if you can find it for close to ratio, I think you're almost guaranteed to make some money on that. Next up, Godzilla vs. Spider-Man, issue number 1 with the second print 125 virgin ratio variant done by Patrick Gleason. I think the second print 125 game is, if you can get it close to ratio, you can usually flip it for more. But it's that game is getting it as close to ratio as possible. Next up is One World Under Doom, issue number 5 with the 1 in 100 virgin ratio variant done by Eric M. Geis. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this cover, but 1 in 100s just tend to do well, and we do have Doom hitting the MCU in the future, so this might be one of those long-term holds. I know Dark Comics down in the Discord definitely believes that, and I believe almost everything he says for speculation because he is just a much smarter speculator than I am, so that's why this book is on the list. And The Sleeper, like I mentioned earlier, I think this book is going to be the sleeper hit. This is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 317, the cover C 1 in 10 camouflage variant done by Francis Portela. Just look at this cover, guys. It's amazing artwork. Amazing. And it's a 1 in 10, but not of the main G.I. Joe series. This is the other series, the Real American Hero series, which I don't think is as popular. So how many 1 in 10s are going to be out there? Yes, it's only a 1 in 10, but with shops not really ordering a ton of these, I don't think this book is going to be flooded. Now, I did not check. I forgot to check if this book has an exclusive. If it does, there'll be a lot more. If it doesn't, then we're in good shape for this being a nice sleeper hit. All right, guys, that is everything for speculation. Let's move on to the three new number ones that I am pretty excited about that I think you should pre-order because I think they sound pretty stinking good. All right, guys, first up on the books that I think you should consider pre-ordering because they sound really cool, we got Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. Now, this is just going to be a one-shot. There is no additional books in this specific Giant Size. But, guys, the creative team on this is writer Kevin Smith, pretty stinking cool, and penciler or artist Giuseppe Camicoli, which I think his artwork is fantastic. And Kevin Smith coming back to comics just to do one issue, but we also are going to get stories by Al Ewing and Chip Zdarsky in this book. But let's go ahead and read the synopsis. Summer starts with a bang with Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. Kevin Smith makes his triumphant return to Marvel with a Spider-Man story that will have your heart beating in overdrive and your sides hurting from how much you're laughing. As if that wasn't enough, Al Ewing and Mark Buckingham spin a decade-spanning adventure with Spider-Man and some of his best friends, and if that wasn't enough, Chip Zdarsky and Cafu introduce a brand new character who will play a big role in the future of Marvel Comics. Don't miss it. Kevin Smith, I'm in for that. I like the fact that Chip Zdarsky is writing a Spider-Man story. I love Chip Zdarsky. Al Ewing, I'm on the fence. But I'm definitely picking this up. I think I just picked up the cover A, or maybe I ordered the Libre Mayo. I forget. Or maybe I ordered both. I can't remember my order, and I just did it yesterday. But guys, let's move on. Robin and Batman Jason Todd, issue number 1. Now, this is coming from the creative team of Jeff Lemire as writer and Dustin Gwinn coming together again to tell an awesome Batman and Robin story. Let's go ahead and read the synopsis for this guy. Jeff Lemire and Dustin Gwinn return to spotlight the early days of a very different dynamic duo with a very different dynamic. Batman has a new Robin, a rash, impulsive, reckless kid with a troubled past, who Batman was certain he would mold into Gotham's next crime fighter. But can the Dark Knight save Jason Todd from the darkness within himself? And when a mysterious new villain sets his sights on Jason, Batman finds himself doubtful that even he has what it takes to train the anger and torment out of his new young ward. Now, I love the fact that this is written by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Gwinn. I love that duo. They've written so many other books in the past. Descender, Ascender, they did together, and I'm blanking on the other ones. But just those two titles right there is enough to sell me on this book. But you guys know, I am a huge Batman fan. I love Jason Todd. I love Red Hood. Now, the other covers for this book aren't so great. There is a Jeff Lemire variant. You guys know I don't like Jeff Lemire art. The cover C is done by Raphael Albuquerque, which is pretty decent. And there is a cover E done by John McCrea, and I don't care for that one at all. But let's move on. Let's talk about something else that I'm really excited about. And like I said earlier in the video, Runaways issue number 1 is hitting FOC this weekend. It's coming from the writer of Rainbow Rowell, and it's going to have art by Ella Casagrande, and I am just pumped for this book. Oh, G. Wilson is such a great writer when it comes to relationships. And in this book, you're dealing with not like, boyfriend, girlfriend, even though there are couples in this normally, but you're just dealing with the interrelationships of a made family, because this is like, a bunch of runaway kids that have come together to make basically their own family, and that dynamic. They're all being roughly the same age, all trying to like live and do things. It's going to be fantastic. But let's go ahead and read the synopsis for this guy. What happens when you break a family? Superstar writer Rainbow Rowell returns to the Runaways with visionary artist Elena Casagrande for a new chapter. But Marvel's best and scrappiest found family has seen better days. Nico Minoru has lost her girlfriend, her best friend, and her magic. With Carolina, Chase, and Alex out of the picture, Gert's doing her best to shake the remaining Runaways out of running on autopilot. But when Dr. Doom tries to reclaim one of their own, Doombot, it's time to start running. Doombot is one of the funniest characters in the Runaways. He was always so hilarious, and I'm just really pumped for this book. And you guys know I love like teen coming of age books. I don't know, I'm 44 years old and I still love that crap. But yeah, the variant covers are hit and miss in my opinion. I've already shown the ones that I like, and I'll make sure I showed the rest of them while I was reading the synopsis for that. But guys, I am really pumped for this. I really do enjoy Rainbow Rowell's writing, and Elena Casagrand's art is fantastic. So I'm really pumped for this. But guys, those are the 3 new number ones that I'm really excited for. There are others, so make sure you guys go to the sites that are linked down in the description below. Check out the other new number ones. If you guys want to just take a peek at everything, you can go to leagueofcomicgeeks.com. That's the main site that I use for sourcing all the information in today's video. And there, like I said, I use the other links to double check and verify things as well. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, guys, if you stuck around from the beginning all the way to this point in the video right now, I just gotta say, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for being amazing supporters of this channel. Now, if you look down and the subscribe button is not clicked and you don't have notifications on, I just gotta say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'll be back tomorrow with the giveaway video. Oh yeah, baby, 5K giveaway is finally hitting the channel. It's gonna be really easy to entry. All you're gonna have to do is leave a comment in that video and you'll have a chance to win some cool comic books. All right, guys, have yourself a great weekend. Have yourself a great final order cutoff, and I'll catch you guys next week with the Wednesday pull list. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.